So I'm probably going to tell him to turn back, but I figured I'd say hello. I finally have good reception here. I'm out in the mountains in Greer, Arizona. If you can believe this is Arizona with all the snow. But the dog had a good time. And so I watched the entire stream. Hey, come. Once you're done. I don't think this is our property, so. Hey, all right, we got 12 people here. So as you can see, we're in really the middle of nowhere. We're in Arizona. We had a nice 2 nights in the mountains in Greer. That's the town. Hello, Deborah. Nice to have you. Glad you did. It was hard, man. Oh my God. So, all right, let's get into it, shall we? Let us not beat around the bush. So yeah, I think the whole thing was like an hour and a half. And Jesus Christ, it was pretty much, this is what it was. It was Aaron and Jenna, and Aaron saying, well, you know, I apologize, but that's because you attach so much, and it's really your fault. And she's like, yeah, you know, you act up because I'm crazy, like her saying that she's the crazy one, and it's just like, I start it all. And it was unfathomable, because the whole conversation was, we're both pieces of shit. And the real part of the real conversation should have been, I'm a piece of shit, I'm sorry, I've been a dick to you. But that's not what it was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the, I don't blame that, yeah, it was a lot to watch. Like, I fell asleep during some of it. But that's pretty much what it was. Jenna's main comment was, well, you know, I'm a little crazy, and I have an attachment thing where I get really attached, and I like Aaron, that he's kind of an asshole because we balance well off each other. So it's essentially, for her, it's like, this is cute to have a dysfunctional relationship because it's mutually assured destruction. Was the whole, pretty much, it was just saying that over and over and over. And then, yeah, and then Aaron essentially just kind of looking at her to make sure that she says her lines. It was weird, man. I was embarrassed of both of them. Says Barbara. Let's not chase that. We can walk somewhere else, it's not somebody's private property. I watched 10 minutes, felt like throwing up. Yeah, no, it was weird, man. It was weird. But that's what it was. It was just essentially cover at the end of the day. And of course they had to do it for Valentine's Day, which makes sense. The most dysfunctional Valentine's Day couple ever. Well, you can walk up if you want. It was very cringe. How are you back in the freaking snow? It's wild, isn't it? Well, if I drive 10 minutes, I won't be in the snow. So we're up in this mountain in the Gila forest, and we have this one little, we stayed at this cabin, which we're gone from, but we had this one little, it's this one little patch of snow where the cabin is. Whiskey Moon says, I was so disappointed in her. There's a lot of people talking. I was so disappointed in her and disgusted in him, says Whiskey Moon, that I couldn't watch all the chat. Oh, the chat too saying, oh, love you guys. Love you guys. Like, you're the fucking it couple all of a sudden. Like, you guys have been institutions on YouTube. You guys have been together for like 4 months. I love you guys. Get over your, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the chat was weird. I'm just like, the cognitive dissonance with the chat was remarkable to me. Everything about ASL is cringe, says Florence. Yeah, that certainly was, man. It was just sad because you think, like, one way to do it would be, Jenna could say this, Aaron, you know, I really appreciate Aaron. This is why he's been good to me for X, Y, and Z. These are the times he's been unacceptable. And then Aaron would say, yeah, and, you know, Aaron put on his fake crying. And it was interesting because I was listening to it and not watching it for a while. And it's funny when you listen but not watch Aaron, the choking up comes out of nowhere. It almost makes more sense because you could see him getting red visually. But it's just like his crying moments were just like completely out of context and not, like, you wouldn't say those words crying. Ugh. But yeah, so the real conversation should have been like, yeah, I was an asshole in X, Y, and Z. you're very tolerant, and now I could learn from you. And he did say he wants to grow together, but it's all like putting the onus back on her, like she's half responsible for everything, which is just completely asinine. He can cry in command, says Lily. Hey, Lily. Yes, he can. Steve says the Gospel of John as Jesus leads you to be born again. Well, look into it. Jesus loves you. I love Jesus. Aaron doesn't. I was at the Aaron Noren live. I actually ran, but I jumped on. Yeah, I don't blame you. We'll talk about DOA, too, with that whole thing. And him saying, I might just take a plea, but then maybe I need to raise... All right. Take a fucking plea or raise the money to stop the case. It's not both. You can't be like, I need $6,000. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to take a plea. I don't think he's actively tried to raise money, but word of advice, before you raise money, decide what you're going to do. I'm not singing any nice try, Smexy Goat. But yeah, man, it was this weird control of Aaron essentially trying to say, see, Jenna has been overly attached and Jenna has had these issues. And Aaron was, in a sense, it's like you can see how condescending he was, the way he would laugh and kind of roll his eyes when Jenna would say, I could be better on this and this, as if to say that he's so magnanimous for giving her a chance. That's such a narcissistic thing, to be like, oh, you should be so lucky. I'm going to be so gracious and so patient with you. And it was all just kind of portraying him as this saint and how she should be so privileged to continue to be with him. Big Dog, heard you're talking shit about me. Nice to have you. I did thank you guys thank you JB and a bunch of other people for helping out with the tire. Tire blew out and I got a new one. So thank you. Dodge turning it on her. Yeah. Do not give my... Well, DOA should decide what he wants to do first before he raises money. Whiskey Moon says, it's dramatic. He could cry on demand. But he said they tried couples counseling. He's like, he can't even get personal help. Well, yeah, because he talks over. I mean, it's hard because they're so opposites of each other. But he just talked over her most of the time. And then she very quietly... I wish I could remember some of the exact words. But then she let him course correct a lot. Aaron is a new Charles Manson. I don't think he's as bad as Charles Manson. I don't talk shit. I think you talk shit. Yeah, you talk shit about me trying to raise money for Big Dog, trying to raise money for my tire. That's okay. Somebody, I think Hero.Zero posted that. I didn't even know it until I deleted it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He is Scientology auto. He's crying so fake. He does still have his supporters, which is bizarre. And I wonder why. Wonder what the percentage of people are who know about this whole controversy and who really remain 100% supportive of him. I don't know. Proof, research Scientology. We're not even talking shit about Scientology, the Proof. We're talking shit about Aaron Smith Levin. He might enjoy it. The Proof is a current Scientologist. We'll catch up on your chat. He thought his behavior... Yeah, they're trying to portray themselves as this cute couple when, we knew about his controlling behavior, his past, his various cheating. It was very bizarre. It was kind of like a little high school couple that, just found love for the first time. Zebras is cool. I'm going to give more money to Dodge and DOA. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm not raising money at this moment, but thank you. The Proof says, who is that? Oh, that's interesting, Proof. The Proof, Aaron Smith Levin is probably the most well-known anti-Scientology YouTuber, I would argue. And he has about 250,000 subscribers. And he was kind of the first person to ignite the anti-Scientology movement on YouTube. He used to be a Scientologist himself. Yes, the Proof, exactly. Is he the bald dude? Precisely. He is the bald dude whose face gets very, very red when he's with Jenna. And she slips and starts to not say the correct thing. And you can see his face get red. Proof says, guy's a joke. A lot of people agree with you, Proof. 250K. I don't think he bought his 250,000. But nice try. Is Pam Bondi a Scientologist? No, but she's very supportive of them. and she's been the biggest politician that you could pick in terms of who has a history of being the most friendly to Scientology. It's been Pam Bondi. She hosted 2 fundraisers for them, which was a big thing, and directly gave them money and spoke at their event once. So is she a Scientologist? No. Is she going to revoke their tax-exempt status? Absolutely not. No chance in hell. So that's out the window, guys. Sorry to say, unless you can get Congress to do it. But proof, hey, you might be happy about that. Stop being haters. Are we being haters, or are we just discussing things out loud? Dinesh says, I unsubs from both. As soon as I saw her video, the drama, I can't deal with that. But I'm no good. No, I get that too, and I don't. People have a lot of, support of Jenna, but I'm starting to lose it. If you want to make your own decision and be embarrassed and not speak, I mean, she had an opportunity to use her voice for victims, right? So, I don't know, man. I mean, this might be mean to say, but I kind of put her in a similar category that he put to Shelly Miscavige. What's all the hype about? Both Miscaviges. I never gave a shit about Shelly Miscavige. She's supposed to be awful. Jenna's not awful. She's a good writer. Her book is really interesting. There's a lot of positives to her, but she could use those positives to say that, hey, let's have a difference of opinion and let's consistently call this out. And I don't understand the cowardice on her part unless it's pure love and emotion. Because I don't like, if it's tactical, that wouldn't make any sense. Because she could build a big audience by, speaking out against him. I don't know, man. Deep love is something I'll never understand. People are real dumb. And for what? For the, 12 hours as she sees them, or 24 hours as she sees them once every 2 or 3 months? It's amazing what people do for love and how they try to put aside their own needs and their own pride just for a couple of hours as another human being. Shout out to sex workers. Stop the hate, choose love. Yeah. Love yourself before you love anybody else. At some point, Jenna will be so horribly embarrassed. I hope she wakes up, and look, it's never too late. If she wakes up and she kind of realizes, hey, this is, I'm not leading a good example, and I want to empower other people, then cool. I think everybody would welcome her with open arms. I think even if Aaron, I mean, some of you guys think he's too far gone. I think Aaron did a mea culpa and just said, this is how I've been abusive and really destructive towards women. I won't do it again. And here are the specific people. Lindsay, Jenna Miscavige, Juliana. These are the people that I've been abusive towards and have wronged. And I'm sorry. And I'm getting professional. I would forgive him. I don't think he's, a lot of you guys think he's this evil person. I think he's just this kid who hasn't grown up. But who refuses to do any genuine self-reflection. I don't hate him as much as some of you guys. I don't even hate him at all. But their chemistry is not really visible. So hopefully they end up friends. That's cool. They could end up friends. No, fine. Yeah, and Aaron kept going back and forth. He said he was separated since 2014. That doesn't make any sense. Arrested Development. Yes, Arrested Development is a good way to put it. He's not boyfriend material. No, but he keeps projecting that he is. And I'm like, dude, just like, use a sex worker. You're making decent money off of YouTube. Shit. The fact that Jenna seems to have diagnosed Karen with avoidant personality disorder is unbelievable. Huh? Dreamscape is the fact that Jenna seems to have diagnosed, Aaron, with avoidant personality. That was part of it. You know what? If you have avoidant personality disorder, I have that. So I don't fucking date. It's that simple. If you like to avoid people, you should not be in a relationship. I think, put a 1 if you just think in the chat. Put it 2 in chat if you don't think. Put a 1 in the chat if you just think, Aaron should just have a sugar baby. He could pay her, and then she, could love him in a way, but not really, but sort of, where he feels that, and it's not directly a direct prostitute, right? Put a 1. All right, there we go. We got 1-1. DOA Sims, get right. Tig, what's up? Tig, I was critical of DOA. You missed it. Yeah, so there we go. I think Aaron should have a GoFundMe for a sugar baby, man. It's just to, and then, if he runs out of money, then boom, it's over. And he could, and he could see like 3 of them at the same time. And they could pretend to be in love with each other. Aaron shouldn't have a pet. Yeah. Sugar baby is enough for him. He needs multiple women at the same time for his ego. Yeah. Where are you taking? I don't know. This dog is taking. Oh, man. I'm walking in this water now. Ugh. Problem is, Dodge, that he likes full. That's the problem. It's something I can't relate to. That's the dangerous part. Is he doesn't quit. He doesn't let things go when he's realized he's caused damage. And you could, like, he reminds me of all these aggro, like, gym dudes who are not, like, don't actually have any real masculinity, so they're always compensating, and then they're so controlling of their significant other because they're so deeply not confident, and their validation and their sense of self-worth, even though you think it comes from the gym or whatever, is all what can they attract an attractive woman, and can they project to everybody else they could attract this attractive woman. It's the relationship is not to actually be in a relationship and feel love. It is to project to the outside world that you're a winner. And some people, you get out of that once you're 18 or 19 and think, who gives a shit? And some people never grow up. And I think all of this is to him, it's, oh, look look what I could pull. And to him, that's attached to his self-worth, which is sad. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's scary, yeah. That's the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with getting laid. It's just he's gotten laid and then demands other people don't bang other people while he bangs other people. So for him, it's all this control. And a relationship, to him, a relationship is all a game. It's all machinations. It's not just I enjoy the company of this person, therefore I'll treat this person well. It's how do I keep them under my control? How do I bolster my own ego to confirm that I have this mind power to control attractive women? And it's sad if you grew up in a cult, that's how they operated, right? Bubba Gump. You could cross, it's not as scary as you think. He's too scared to cross. Well, you could cross through the river if you want to. It's a shallow river. I'm not going to cross with you, but you could. Hey, look, if you want to cross the river, you can cross the river. There's a river here. Look, you want to cross it? And I'll meet you on the other side. You could cross this if you want to. Look, I'll cross with you. Do you want to cross? Well, you can first take a dip. This is how, like, thick fur my dog has. It's 35 degrees, and he's taking a little dip. Highly recommend HC Tudor interview with Aaron. Interesting. Tudor is diagnosed. When was this? I like Zach too. Why did Sterling, Jennifer's brother, disappear from the panel where ASL's president got... Oh, and who is Dallas, by the way? They kept talking about some guy named Dallas. Was that like Jenna's first husband or something? The amount of times that fucking Dallas came up, I was like, what is Dallas? Like, who shot JR? Did somebody shoot JR? Are we talking about that again? I was like, what? How do you expect anybody to know who Dallas is? Debbie does Dallas? Yeah, I figured first husband. That's what I assume. You should explain that to your audience. The amount of time devoted to her ex-husband was absolutely bizarre. Well, that's the thing. Aaron had to find the scapegoat, right? So she said, I learned these bad traits as if they're bad. I don't think she is bad in a relationship. I learned these bad traits with Dallas. So it's like blame it on Debbie does Dallas and then call it a day. Dodge, why do you think Zach left? I don't know if Zach left or not. Is he off the board? You could do it. Come on, you could do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Dodge, I guess I am. Dodge, nothing can be Aaron's fault. That's very factual. Well, you could try the river then. Or you could turn back from whence you came. Look, if you cross this river, it's shallow enough where you can just cross it. Come. You coming? All right, I'll cross with you. Fine. All right. Come. You can do it. Are you too scared? He's too scared to even come down. Zach is a kid and stuff and is dealing with a lot of... He's a teacher as well, right? There you go. See? See how easy was that? You could cross right through here. If you want to cross, you can cross now. See, aren't I helpful? All right, I'm not going to cross that way, though. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, everybody cross. All right, yeah, right on your side. Where are you now? He's probably down below there. Hey, right here. Where are you at? Where'd my dog go? Hey! I didn't drown. I don't think so. It's too shallow. Where are you at? Oh, there. Oh, how do you get to the other side? I was trying to join you on the other side, and you got insecure, and then thought I was on the other side, and you had to go back here. All right, I'll cross the river with you. Dodger, you still Jewish, as far as I know. Christ is king. Cool. All right, you want to cross? We'll cross. I'll cross with you. You're so loud. Dude, you're more of a scaredy cat than Jenna Miscavige. All right. Well, I guess we can go this way. Do you want to cross again? And we can actually cross. Fine. Okay, here. Does dog speak English? He does, yes. Only English. I've assimilated him. Hey, cup. All right, now we're crossing again. Oh, Lord. Ugh. He's going this way. All right, then now we'll cross with you. And I'll get my shoes wet, which won't be fun, because it's already freezing right now. Woo! Oh, frick. I really hope I don't get my shoes wet. There we go. All right, made it. Things you do for love. See, Aaron could try it. See, Aaron's never done this for Jenna Miscavige. I'll tell you that much. Oh, okay. All right, let's try to get to land, man. Frick. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, Lord. All right, we're here. We made it. Okay. This guy takes me every which way. Okay. And then we'll be able to talk more once I... Oh. You made it to the other side. That took a while. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that. Lord. Sorry, I zoomed it. There we go. Whew. No, he's a lawyer and teaches law. He's also even... Yeah, I think he does the teaching too, though. I think he's also a teacher, Zach is. Arizona's beautiful. It is. It's weird. It's different than the Midwest. Because it's like there's all this, and then you drive 10 minutes, and there's nothing. No trees. Not much of anything. So the West is strange. I like it. Here's Ray Joey. Hey, nice to have you. We're talking about Aaron and all his shenanigans. But yeah, man, it was sad. It was just a dude's attempt to exert control. I think that's what makes him feel good, which is strange. You think it would be his fans that make him feel good. Oh yeah, what? DOA's in Arizona for like some gem show? What? Like that's the most important thing? Well, he can't be with Laura on Valentine's Day because he has to see a bunch of rare gems. You can see gems that are red, ruby. You can see gems that are purple, crystallized. This is very important. Yeah, I really didn't get that. He's at a gem show. Yeah, he's in Tucson, so he's south of me. I'm a little up north. I'll be docking in Phoenix in a couple of days. Oh, thank you. Thank you, CC Dry Socks. I'll definitely use that to get a new pair of socks. That is appreciated. That's true. Laura did told her to go. And that's healthy. It's healthy to have some time apart, right? I mean, you don't want to end up like Jenna and Aaron. Well, they had a lot of time apart. But it is healthy. There's nothing wrong with having time apart. People give DOA shit for that, but he was there for Laura's birthday. So, like, if you have your birthday a day before Valentine's Day. Gem show was awesome. Okay, what is it? What does that even mean? Do they just show gems? Is it like gemstones? Hey, Don, gem shows are fun. Okay. I guess they got some Gem Show fans. Wow. Stop talking about the faults of others, Dodge. Stand in the mirror, describe yourself instead, says Louise. I've insulted myself more than I've insulted anybody else. You just missed it. You got to be more of a consistent fan. Gems and rocks. Okay, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I still got gemstones from the block. Anyway, here for you. Thank you. Oh, hey, Jesus. Just don't want you to leave me. I pray to you every day. Hope you get them. My prayers to Jesus have been like, I want to make a real living off YouTube. And I hope my dog loses some weight. Are you talking about two different friends? Zach's one in LA. Yes, well, they're two different Zachs. Valentine's. Yeah, I didn't do shit for Valentine's, so, you know, cool. I did wish some people a happy Valentine's Day, though. That's one thing I did. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad you heard me. Pretty simple. I keep my prayers simple. And I prayed for my mom because she could have had a stroke like 2 years ago. She's been fine now, but I always pray every day that her health continues to be good. My partners showed love for me by being with me. Oh, that's sweet. During and after. Did you have surgery recently, Don? I hope it went well. Thinking of you. Oh, thank you, Sister Bright Zoe. If you're real, I'd say Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I still say Happy Valentine's Day. Too bad you're not real, but oh well. Because that would be like, Sister Bright Zoe is like my ideal of like what my life would be. Oh well. DOA is live. They're all in here. Symptology is wild. What's up, DOA's people? Or is they all in DOA's live? Hard to say. So me and DOA are live at the same time. Cool. Dueling lies. Jojo says, I thought Dodge is a professional news reporter and shocked about this. No shade, just didn't know you did this type of content. Well, I mean, people like to hear me comment about different stuff. And I don't think I've really attacked anybody that vociferously. Certainly not to the degree that others have attacked others. But people think I'm relatively objective. And yeah, they can make all the mistakes and I'll just mine it for content, bitch. Fuck yeah. I'm a real AI bot. That's funny. I'm not a simp. I'm a supporter. I didn't realize it went live again. So kick rocks, Bob Cox? Huh. I don't know what any of you are talking about. Thank you, Scientology Otto. She says, I like listening to Dodge's opinion. I'm going to be a reporter when I show up to court. Then I'll, I'm not really being that silly then. So I'll show up to Solomon and ZDT. Then there'll be, Henry is heading to trial. So I'll show up to court for Henry as well. And it looks like DOA is going to have his hearing. It'll be interesting to see what he does with that. I think he should fight it, and I think he should raise the money for it. Fuck it. But if he doesn't plea, I think he'll have a hearing also in March. So I feel like that's when I'm a reporter, is the pre-records. You know, don't pay attention to what I say now. It's meaningless. Oh, thank you, Corn Freak. I appreciate that. She says I like Dodge's humor. I respect Corn Freak because she could take a joke. Dodge will be a bad actor by March. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I support him, sometimes I don't. You know? Dodge, you don't even have a girlfriend. Really shouldn't be talking about others' relationship when you can't even keep one, says Bethany. Well, that's why I feel like I do have authority to talk about it. Because I could relate to Aaron in some ways. And Aaron is me if I wasn't careful and respectful. The reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I don't think I could be a reliable partner. I don't think I'm hardwired to spend extended amount of time with people. So I don't want to go on 1 or 2 or 3 dates, get some action, and then cut them loose. That's not a nice thing to do. Nor do I want to cheat on anybody. So exactly, I don't have a girlfriend because I can relate with some of Aaron's impulses, but I control them so I don't hurt other people because I don't want to hurt other people. So I feel like that gives me some legitimacy. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Scientology Ottawa. Dodge doesn't want a relationship. No. Find a mule deer elk antler. That would be cool. There are some. Hey, you want to see an elk antler? I think it's right here. Speaking of the devil, Bob Cox. Dodge is fair and gracious. Thank you. Dodge is very self-aware and respectful. I appreciate it. Consensual. That is. I would love that, Don. That's close to impossible to find. But yeah, I mean, if I could ever do a consensual non-monogamous thing, I'd be into that. I think that's a needle in a haystack. But yeah, I'm not against that in the slightest. I think I am, because even that would require a level of upkeep that I don't want to invest in. It's like I don't want to share this with anybody. That's the problem. I went to this romantic cabin on Valentine's Day. It was snowing, and I thought, how much of a bummer it would be if there's somebody and I had to worry about, are they enjoying themselves? Are they bored? Whatever. How are we going to space the time? They're not going to want to walk 4 hours in a single day with the dog. And I realized, kind of weird, but it's kind of romantic with the dog. Perfect name. Yeah, he's my only priority. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, Veronica. I think he subscribes a lot. Are we in New Mexico? Not far. We just got out of New Mexico. We were in Silver City, and now we are in Arizona at a place called Greer, which is near Payson, which is out of the interstate, about 4 hours east of Phoenix. I know what you did. I've done a lot, Jesus. That's true. You do know what I've done. I don't think I've done anything that bad, though. I enjoy the dog walks. Yeah, that's why I don't have a girlfriend. I just want to walk my dog all day. End of story. Chomo Tink is chatting. Tink is not a Chomo. Tink has some bad takes, but I would not call him a Chomo. Elk antlers are money. Cool. Don't forget all the side pieces who haven't been named yet. Yeah, if you want, that's what I don't get. It's like, I've had a liaison or two with people who are fans of mine. And it's like, if I could do that with only 10,000 subscribers, you think Aaron could just go on, look at all the comments, anybody who's cute, out of his 230,000 subscribers, and just message one of them. And he could probably do, he doesn't want to, see, that's the thing, it's easier for me because I like to travel. So it's like, yeah, I'll come to you, cool. But like for him, I guess he doesn't want to do that. I'm sure there are plenty in Florida too. But then just don't lead them on. Just be like, sorry, I just like to bang. There's nothing wrong with that. Wow, Don, that's funny. Silver City. Don says you're in Silver City. My ex lives there. That's interesting. Your ex must have been an interesting character. There's some weird people in that city. Not mean, just weird. Seems like they use avoidant personality issue as a way for ASL to take no responsibility. Right, it's shift the blame to somebody else, right? It's, oh, you will all understand my misdeeds as soon as the two of us explain to the audience Jenna's misdeeds, right? And so, very good point, Verity. Verity says, seems like they use avoidant personality issue as a way for ASL to take no responsibility. But Jenna's issues were more or less the reason she found avoidant behavior difficult, avoidant behavior difficult, weird, right. Pervert Kenny is here, that's all right. Is Kenny in the chat? He can be here. I have no issue. We got 300 people watching. Cool. That's nice. 300 people only at $10 for super chats. You guys disappoint me profusely. I like chatting with Dodge. The Tink ruins it every time, says Sister Bright Zoe. Fair. That's a fair assessment. Very fair assessment. Don, I was born in Chandler, Arizona. Oh, cool. Near Phoenix. I lived in Phoenix for the first year of my life. I remember, yeah, you went all, I remember when we met up, you lived all over the place. Is Bob Crackhead Kenny? I haven't heard that. Jenna and Aaron been playing a game with everyone, says Bethany. She is just like him. The next time he does something fucked up, I don't want to hear her mouth. Yeah, I think she's lost a lot of goodwill. And she could reverse it by saying, there's some fucked up shit. But I think she's lost a lot of goodwill, man. Fair enough. You don't got it, but let me tell you if you want me to introduce you people. Cool. All right. Thank you, Don. Screenshot. I'll text you. That's very sweet. I might be into that. Once I'm in LA in one place, you never know. Damn, where are you? We are in the one snowy part of Arizona. The dog had a great time running around in the snow. He loves cold weather, so. Damn, Dodge just makes you so attractive. Thanks. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, or what topic I was talking about. But thanks, Katie, I guess. Jenna's going to be insecure and checking Aaron's phone for as long as she stays with him. I'm sad she chose that life, but it's her life. Yeah, I guess some people, it's just because, it was like both Aaron and Jenna, they don't know how to be alone, right? I think it's like Jenna hops from her husband to Aaron very quickly. Aaron hops from Heather to, 3 other people fairly quickly as well. So that's the biggest tragedy, is some people are too uncomfortable to be alone with their own thoughts, which I think is one of life's great pleasures. Flagstaff. Not Flagstaff. We're not far from Flagstaff. We're not in Flagstaff. The closest city would be like Springerville. We're near Springerville, which is a small little, it's not even a city. I'd say it's a large town of 6,000 people. Love being alone. Yeah. Oh, hey, Crackhead Kenny. I smell Tink through the phone. Yes, Tink and Crackhead Kenny are not friends. Sadly. Where are you? Springfield? No, we are in Springerville is where we're near, but we're in a town called Greer. Greer is kind of a skiing resort town, I guess. It's only 300 people live here, but there's a lot more. There's a lot of cabins and stuff and hotels. It's cool. But I think it's relatively cheap because this is also used as like a colder weather getaway. So if you're in Phoenix in February, 70 degrees, that's fine for people in Phoenix. So they're not going to go out and escape from the cold. But for the dog, 70 is a little too hot for him. But the price is very cheap. I did this nice cabin with, a bath and everything and electricity and kitchen. It's like $80. Jenna is gravel munching crazy. I don't know what that means, but okay. In Aaron's interview with HD Tutor, he claimed to have had many relationships, interactions, etc. What is this HD Tutor? Is that on Aaron's? I'll watch that too. Is that on a separate YouTube? Who is HD Tutor? Is that the HDTV? Pine trees and fires. Yeah, probably a fair amount of fires in the summer. It's 43 degrees in Australia right now. 43 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because there's no way. That'll be wild if it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit. My guess is in Australia it's like 70 degrees. Damn it, I meant forewarned. Autocorrect. Whoops. That's all right. Happy Quail says, I hope she didn't misunderstand my comment. I wasn't blaming her. I was thinking of how we are forwarded and can anticipate the future. That's kind of deep. All right. Cool. Crackhead Kenny is watching kids. I don't think anybody's watching anybody at any. Everybody's calling everybody pedo. Anyway, guys, let me take a photo. Don't leave. Just give me a moment. I'm back. Yeah, with too many, the only chomo really is ZDT. Yeah, Tink. I got your back. Tink ain't no chomo. I live in New Orleans and I've been messing around. Oh, everybody's calling everybody crackhead or chomo. Tink, did you call Crackhead Kenny chomo? And Crackhead Kenny, did you call Tink a chomo? Neither one of you are chomos. Petra says, the beautiful Petra. I wonder if she's real. I live in New Orleans and I've been messing around with Crackhead Kenny. Whatever you do, please don't tell his wife. I want her to beat up Kenny again. Keep it quiet. That'll be funny to watch. Let me know how it goes, Petra. Happy Quail instead of Happy Trails. Cute. I like it. Happy Quails to you. That was a typo from I didn't mean forward. I meant forewarned. Yeah. Abused women often go back to their abusers, says Anne Casillas. Nice to have you back. Often go back to their abusers multiple times. It's why they are so at risk for not being alive. It goes through all economic and racial barriers. It is. It's a weird study. Humanity is a fascinating thing, isn't it? And that's why, I'm not into relationship because they seem to end up more in disaster than they end up in success. Maybe that's because the disaster ones are the ones they're interested in. But, you look at an outside perspective and think how, I'm not going to say ridiculous. I have some sympathy for, originally connecting with Aaron, who I'm sure is very kind, and they had a genuine connection. I doubt he was, like this early on. But it just goes to show, your quest to not be alone will kill you. Is Tao here? Hey, Tao. Tao, is Aja giving you money yet? Curious. You see Tao's here, but I can't find him. But maybe, I'm just on top messages. I'm not on all the messages. I'm looking for Tao. Well, I missed it. No, Ash hasn't paid me. Really? That's hilarious. He should pay you. Are you going to be back, Tal? Because I'm going to be back in LA. We need to reignite this movement. Hit me up. Oh, I know he's via. How young are you, Dodge? Have you ever been married? Never been married. No. Longest relationship I ever had is 6 months. And early on, I'm like, I don't think I'm hardwired for this. Which is weird because I've always, I've never been in love. Never. Not even close. And I always wonder, am I missing some serious depth in life? But then you hear that people on either side, either trapped in an abusive cycle by an abusive partner, or being a partner who is so insecure and uses love and emotions to dominate and control and strengthen his own ego. I kind of think, what is love really? Maybe, I guess love is real. You could say that. But is it also the most illogical emotion? Like, if we could evolve past it and find other... I mean, I love my dog. I love my friends. I love my parents. But maybe a romantic love is perhaps the most dangerous love of all. No, Aja was shunned for supporting ZDT. She did. I'm going to lose reception, guy. Guy. I just call them guy. Who's guy? Love is not a feeling. Right, I mean, love is a commitment. There's a lot of things. A lot of things I don't understand. Love is a drug. I guess so. I like other drugs. Maybe it's like you could do heroin or fall in love. I don't know. Maybe they have the same effect, I suppose. Both sound equally damaging to you. But I always do wonder, was it something created by, colonists to essentially give... My theory is the reason that there is even love in marriage, because maybe this is because I love traveling so much, is because people get so bored doing the same thing over and over, going to the same office, going to the same place, sitting under a fluorescent light for 8 hours a day, that they have to date and have sex because it's the only thing that's actually, makes them feel good about themselves, but that creates some feeling of enjoyment. Other than that and TV, right? Most people, hey, most people are not going to hike out in the beautiful outdoors for 5 hours. Most people don't have the time. So I was wondering, is all of it kind of made up? Just to make people's kind of sad lives more bearable. That's just my conspiracy theory. Behind you, how can you? Behind you, I love how you talk to the dog like bite. Thank you. Yeah, you just kind of my friend. Talk to him like an adult. Oh, guys, I am probably gonna lose reception soon, so I want to say my goodbye. Where do you put my shoe, dude? Where's my shoe? He took my shoe and now it's, dude, where's my shoe? Is it here? Where do you put? Jesus, man, where do you drop my shoe? Fuck. You can't just drop my shoe in the middle of the road. Ugh. Where the fuck did you put my shoe, man? What the fuck? There it is. I think that. Well, I can't even see the chat anymore because it's too dark. But it's been nice talking with all of you. Too bad I can't see anything you're saying because I'm at 4%. I might even be out of reception. Who knows? Classic dot. That's the thing, man. It's always a classic B exit. Yeah, I don't think is ZDT in my chat. Cool. Sorry I had such an improper exit, guys. Is Dodge coming back? I'm back now, but it's a while. Yeah, I lost battery. Let's see if anybody's still with us. What is a bangs? I noticed nobody from DOA's chat gives you any views. I don't know if they do or not. How am I supposed to know that? Ever wonder why that is, Kenny? Oh, you're talking about Kenny. Okay. I'm going back to DOA stream rocks for jocks. Okay. I'm going to pass the alcohol around the chat. Cool. So like it's about the only deep as $1 in your wallet here. The real one stayed. Well, thank you guys for staying. I don't know really what there is because I'm going to... Well, I guess I'll, if you want to join me while I drive somewhere, go to one in the chat, listen to some music. Give me a moment, guys. I'm not signing off. I'm just looking at where to go, so stick around. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm not leaving you this time. All right, guys, we're doing the Pole Knoll Trailhead. Crackhead Kenny's still here. So I think I have okay reception. I might not. So if I lose you, I apologize. Hopefully I don't lose you. But I guess I'll some music. Because I got to get going. See what's playing. Clear. Now it is. I don't know how long it's going to be clear for, though. But we'll see. Hey, Jason. Nice to have you. Can you say hi to Gia, please? Hey, Gia. Nice to have you. How are you doing? Damn, that was a long time. It was. Well, because I couldn't see out of my phone, so I didn't know if it was dead or not. So I couldn't figure that shit out. Oh, ooh. And there's a cart right next to me. No, I'm glad I didn't hit. Well, hey, at least it's going to take me a moment to pull out here. Sorry, guys, just back it up. And there's this truck next to me that I came super close to hitting, but I did not. I got it. And then there's this propane tank also near me. Okay, now I'm all right. Cool, all right. Well, this is some music. Hopefully I don't lose you in reception, but I think we mainly talked what we need to talk about. Aaron Smith Levin. What do they call him? Aaron Smith Levin? I think that's kind of cute. It's funny that Jenna kept mentioning Reddit. Like, Reddit really got to her, eh? I was kind of devastated. A-holes, yeah, lame triple, yeah. Hello, Paige Bennett. Nice to have you. How are you today? I'm trying to find some good music to listen to. Radio's been not nice to me. We'll find something. If I lose you, I do apologize. This is a great song. Well, we fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began a running down in Mississippi from the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the province and they ran through the bushes and they ran through the bushes where the rabbits wouldn't go. And so down and the hounds couldn't catch them down in Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We fired our cannon and the barrel melted down. So we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with animals and got him in behind. And when they touched the powder, the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry. I'm going the wrong way. It wouldn't go so fast that the hounds couldn't catch him down in Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. That's funny, Dragon. I listened to that at school. It is a great history song, isn't it?
This is Rodney Crowell. This is Charlie Pratt. Willie Nelson here with my family and friends. Willie's Roadhouse. So serious XM.
The great Johnny Horton. A great singer who died too young, and he got his head decapitated by a little boat propeller. He fell onto the boat. He got decapitated. So rest in peace, Johnny Horton. Gulf of America, yeah, right. You'll be kicked out. Amen. See what else? Bob Seger. We could try to find, but this is the radio, so this is a great one. Featured in Back to the Future. Greatest guitar intro ever. Great view. Down in Louisiana, coast of New Orleans. Back up in the woods among the evergreens. Little log cabin made of birds and wood. There's a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never learned to read or write so well, but he could play guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, like it, Canoga Snow. Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Beneath the trees by the railroad tracks. And then sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passed by, they would stop and say, "Oh with that kind of country boy play. Go! Oh, they can see you. Go! Go! Go, Johnny! Go! Go! Go, Johnny! Go! Go! Ah, cool. First name is Johnny. Johnny be good. Johnny be good. So Oregon Valley